What's going on when you used to get X number of views across all your videos on your channel, but now for some reason you're only getting a small percentage of that? I'm going to give you guys today some things to look at to try to figure out what might be happening there. That's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and it's Thursday. That means it's time once again for some YouTube Q&A. Video Orchard wrote and asked this. Hi Tim, my YouTube videos have dropped considerably. I used to get an average of 7,000 to 10,000 views every day. Now I just get like 3,000 to 4,000 views a day. Is there a change in the algorithm? Video Orchard, this is something I hear very often actually. There doesn't really seem to be attached to like a specific point in time when an algorithm was updated or a big change was made or a push was, done, anything like that. There could be any number of different things happening, whether like, for example, YouTube kind of goes through different seasons. Some genres on YouTube perform very well in the summer while kids are out of school, and then other niches perform very poorly during the summer because, well, kids and families are outside more and doing more things and have jobs, and so it really depends a lot the type of content you're making. If you've been on YouTube long enough, maybe you can go back to like last year or the year before or the end of the year before that and look at the same time period and see if your views are kind of, on average par with this time and this season as they were in previous years. Also, I think it's really important and helpful to spend a lot of time in your YouTube analytics figuring out where is the drop in views happening. For example, are my subscribers watching fewer and fewer of my videos? Has my subscriber rate maybe dwindled a bit, and maybe that's why my views aren't keeping pace with where they were before? Check your traffic sources and see if maybe one of those aren't performing the way that they used to. For example, is it search that's not performing very well for you anymore? Or maybe it used to be a related video next to some really popular videos, but now you're not showing up as a related video to those videos anymore. Or maybe a big website embedded one of your videos that was accounting for a lot of views, but that, something happened to that website and now they're not sending as much traffic your way. Or maybe you notice that your older videos used to get a lot of sharing and activity and buzz surrounding it, whereas your newer videos really aren't getting as much interaction, engagement, nor sharing as your older ones did. So I would really dig around my analytics for a while, just comparing different metrics from the way things were when things were going really well to the way things are going now, and see if you can see any discrepancies in that, and that might help you fine-tune and hone in on, what the problem area is, and then you can start coming up with a strategy for correcting it. But let's say it just seems to be down overall across all metrics, across all the board, and there doesn't really seem to be like one thing you can really pinpoint and say, that's where I'm losing most of my views. If that's the case, and it's been happening slowly over a period of time, like months, maybe even a year, I would maybe consider maybe my audience just isn't as interested in my content as they used to be, and maybe it's time for me to maybe put this on hold for like a couple weeks, couple months, depending on what you do, and maybe come out with my show 2.0, come out with the next biggest, baddest version of whatever you're doing. Not even professionally produced television shows last forever, unless you're like The Simpsons or something, but a lot of them, they have a lifespan, and maybe your content does too. That's nothing personal against you or anything like that. It's just that it's a time to reinnovate and be creative again and come up with something new that hopefully sparks new energy and excitement into your content and into your audience. I think this is the perfect kind of question that a lot of you guys can offer input into in the comments below for Video Orchard and other creators who are experiencing similar things happening around their channel. What advice do you have for a creator whose views were once like really solid and now are dwindling? Or maybe this happened to your channel and you figured out, hey, all I did was this and it bounced right back, or whatever. Share your stories, your experiences below, and the rest of you guys, go check out the comments of what the other people are saying down there, because there's always a lot of good stuff that you will learn. And if you have a question that you would like me to attempt to answer in an upcoming Thursday YouTube Q&A video, there's a link in the description text below where you can submit a video of yourself just asking me your question, or as always, you can leave it as a comment or post it on our Facebook page or whatever works for you. Just leave it, and hopefully I'll get around to answering in an upcoming video. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. If this is your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe. Every Thursday we do YouTube Q&A just like this. On Tuesdays, we look at what's happening in the online video news world and talk about the implications that updates to this YouTube platform and other things, what does that mean for us as creators, and how do we craft our message and our content accordingly. And on Wednesdays, I just give you guys some YouTube tips, ideas, suggestions, just to really help you guys out so that the message that you're trying to communicate will reach the lives of the people who need to hear what you have to say. So thank you for letting me be a part of that. Subscribe, and I will see you guys again next week.